Okay, so today is an asynchronous day, so you should be watching this video on your own. We are going to be multiplying decimals times decimals today. As we did yesterday, if you are not feeling comfortable after this video and you need to go to my YouTube page and look out for some more videos to watch, please do so. The only difference today is that when we're multiplying, we have two decimals. And so when we're doing our counting over process, both factors will have a decimal. So for instance, in this first one, 9 3/10, get back to it, I go over one place. And then in my 4 1/10, I go over one place. So for my product in my answer, I must go over two places. Okay, so that's the only difference between yesterday and today. So I'm going to do my ones first. Okay, so 1 times 3, 1 times 9. Then I'm going to go over to my what in essence is the tens place. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Okay, so I place a 0 and I go this way first. So 4 times 3 is 12. Regroup my 1. 4 times 9 is 36 plus my 1 is 37. And then I add those together. Okay, and I've already figured out that my decimal needs to go over two places. So I start on my right and I go over 2. So my answer here is 38 13/100. Okay, I can check that by estimating. So I would round 9 3/10 to 9, and I would round 4 1/10 to 4. What's 9 times 4? That would be 36. Is 36 close to our product? Absolutely. Okay. Going over to this one. Remember, I do my ones first, which really for this one, I don't have to do anything with this 0. I just do like 32 times 6. So 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18 plus 1 is 19. So now let's count over our decimals. So this one goes over one place. This one goes over 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So I need to go over 2 places. 1, 2. So my answer is 1 92/100. Okay, I want you to think of it this way. If I round 3 2/10, that would be 3. I would probably take my 6/10 and I would round that maybe down to 5/10, which remember is the same thing as a half, right? We've talked about that before. 5/10 equals a half. Okay, so when I do this, what is half of 3? Okay, well, that would be 1 1/2, wouldn't it? So if I have 3 holes and I only want half shaded in each of them, okay, and then I take these and I put this over here, this becomes a hole and this is now gone, and this is a half, right? Remember when we did that? So 1 1/2, otherwise written as 1.5, right? So 1 1/2 as a fraction equals 1.5. So is 1 1/2 close to 1 92/100? Yes, because if I think money, 1 1/2 is $1.50, right? Well, that's pretty close to $1.92, isn't it? Absolutely. Okay, so over here, we're doing like 19 times 7. 7 times 9 is 63. 7 times 1 is 7 plus 6 is 13. So now I just need to find my decimal where it goes. So this goes over 1. This goes over 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So I start on the right. 1, 2. And I have $1.33 if I'm thinking money. And finally, I have this one. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 2 times 1 is 2. Find our decimal place now. This goes over 1. This goes over 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1, 2. So my answer is 2 and 52/100ths. Okay, please don't assume because all of these examples had our decimal over 2 places, that doesn't mean that everything you do for your practice problems in your quiz go over 2. It just so happened that on this particular group of problems that I picked, that was all the same. Okay, that's why we count like we do, to make sure that we go over the correct amount of place values.